Hello everyone. Today we're gonna do a how-to video on how to install a sissy bar and passenger backrest on the 2019 Indian Springfield. Now I'm no Indian mechanic and no real Indian expert here, so this is just what I did to get it put on. So with the kit you get the sissy bar, these little rubber plugs here, the pad and bolts for the backrest, and these little these little plastic grommets. I've already done one side of it just to kind of familiarize myself with what goes on. So we'll go ahead and work on the other side. So what else you'll need is an 11mm socket, a 6mm Allen, and a 5mm Allen, and some Loctite. I always put Loctite on everything. I've spent plenty of times chasing parts that fall off things. So this is just cheap insurance, doesn't cost nothing. So that's what I do. Well, let's get started. So first off, I guess before you pick up any tools, you'll have to come over and pull off the side cover. And it just pops off. It's got little rubber grommets it snaps into. And you'll need to unplug the plug for the electric locks for the bag. There's a little tab right here that you just squeeze on, and then it'll come right apart. That's what you got to do first. So you want to come on over and grab your Allen wrench, your 6mm Allen. Pop the lid. And on the instructions, it shows that these are just cam locks. After talking to the people at Indian, they said that they've changed them to Allen bolts from in 2019. So the instructions that came with my kit were wrong when it comes to doing that. So what you do is just take these off. Just set them down in there for right now so it'll get away from you. Take that one off there. And then I shut the lid just to make it a little easier to carry. You can use your passenger backrest as a tool holder if you'd like. And you just pick it up, carry it away. Just that easy. So here you have to take these rubber grommets out here. And that just makes it so it doesn't rub on the paint. So we'll set those down. We'll need those again later. And you'll need to switch over to an 11mm socket. Inside these bushings here, you can see it's an 11mm head in there. So now you got to slide those off. Take those over and set them here for right now. Same thing with the front one. Then what you do once you get those off is you have to take these little bushings here. And I guess this is probably to keep it from rattling while it's sitting on the bike there. And you slide these bushings over here. Just slide them on like that on each one. And then I'll take a little bit of Loctite, put them on each bolt. Doesn't take very much. Just a little dab there. That'll help stuff from vibrating loose later on. We'll go ahead and reinstall these. Like so. And one thing, I don't have a torque wrench here with me, so you know, there's the old adage, tight's tight, too tight's broke, right? So, but you don't want to get to the broke part, so just good and snug. And one good thing about having a Loctite on there, even if you don't quite get it to the torque specs, that Loctite won't let it vibrate loose. Just snug it up good. All right. Then you want to put your rubber grommets back in. Now it's time to reinstall the bag. And you got your bolts inside, so you won't have to chase those. Slide it up in there. The only problem is you might want to get your Loctite just to make sure these don't come loose on you. A little dab there. Get that lined up, get it started there, so it won't fall off on you. Another little dab there. And everything started. There's kind of a little bit of a misalignment there. Shouldn't be too bad though. And remember, just don't ever force anything. If it feels like it's starting to cross thread or do something silly, just stop. You can see that one it started okay, just going in nice and easy. Get it up there snug, and make sure everything's kind of lining up where it should be. Remember, this is plastic, so you don't want to be really putting too much to it. You don't want to break anything. Just like that. Good and snug there. And again, you don't have to worry as much about the torques when you use the Loctite. Then just come back over and snap your lock back together. Here to click there. And we'll go down here. Get your rubber grommets to line back up. Give it a push. Pops right back on. All right, so we're done with the saddlebag part of it. Now you go ahead and take your bar. These plugs, I put those in. Those actually, they just pop in there like that. And they come separate in the kit. It's got a cool little Indian logo on it. And then to put it on, just come over and kind of slide it up in there. Get these on the front ones there, like that. You'll feel it kind of lock in. Then just rotate it down, pop it in, put push these levers down, and that locks it. And it's in there. Not going anywhere. Good and sturdy. Then to put the passenger backrest on, take the 2 supplied screws. They came with Loctite on them already. Just hold that right up here. Get your bolt started in it. Like so. Get your other one. Like that. And you want to take a 5mm Allen, snug those up. Again, make sure everything's lined up good. You don't want to force anything. And what I've found with this is it's other than the instructions being kind of off, all the parts seem to fit really well. So it's not like a lot of your aftermarket stuff where you got to finagle it and make it work. So get them snugged in there good. And that's it. So let's take a look at what it looks like here. I think it looks pretty good. It has the studs on the backrest just to match the ones on the seat. So I think it fits on there real well. Plus it'll make the wife happy because she can come along for rides too. If you have any questions on the install, go ahead and put them in the comments below. And if you'd like to see some more videos on working on stuff on the Springfield or rides on the Springfield or the KLR back there, I'll be posting more of those up during the summer. So if you would, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications so you can see those videos when I post them. And be safe and take care. Thanks.